Welcome back to the Retro Card Challenger series. We are here with the third and final round to see. Well, actually, we've already gotten an answer. I made a mistake in the last round. Jared actually won his game. He actually won by a deck out. And now he has actually made it to the finals. And his opponent is our RCCS champion from the Collector's Den, Austin DeBugg. So we're going to see who's going to win it out in the end. Is it going to be Haymaker or is it going to be Dodrio, Hitmonchan, Blastoise? I cannot comprehend that. I was not expecting that in any way, shape, or form to be how this plays out in the end. Every time there's always some Wigglytuff, Dodrio deck that comes up, but I was never expecting it to have a Charizard. So let's head over to the game and see what's going on. All right, so we have Jared with a Ditto once again. And Austin has a Hitmonchan. Ooh, very interesting. Okay, so Hitmonchan already getting hit with a 20. We have a Charmander hitting the board. Can we see a Charizard? Austin said that the last two games, he did not get a Charizard. So we're going to see, ooh, a plus power. Yep, Professor Oak. We're not 20 years in the future. Let's see. All right, so he dumped an energy retrieval, 2 fire. Ooh, a Bill. Okay, what is he? I feel like he's got the bug to get a Charizard. I feel like that's what he's going for. I feel like he wants a Charizard real bad. I feel like he just wants to win a game with a Zard. Can he do it? We have a Dodrio. Okay, all right. Oh wait. Does his deck not have Wigglytuff? Yeah, I don't think it does. My bad. Instead of Wigglytuff, it's Charizard. Okay. So Austin has a full house ready to go turn 1, but no energies. Oh, that hurts so bad. That hurts me in my soul. And I'm going to bet you he's running plenty energies. I'm going to guess that there's like 18, 20 energies in there. They got to be in there somewhere, but he has a Comp Search. But I don't think he wants to play the Comp Search. 2 Gus, a Charmeleon, and a Charmander. Valuable resources that, if he gets rid of too early on, could really hurt him later. Okay, so he just passed, and Jared attached an electric energy and just hit for another 20. All right, the Charmeleon hits the board. A 2 Charmeleon hit the board. Are you kidding me? Okay, Comp Search. What's he going to go for? An Oak? Yep. As you would. Okay, you got Gust and Oak. Real, well, nothing to Gust. But there's no way he could KO it this turn. There's no way he could deal with this problem right now. Could be interesting. No, he couldn't apply any status conditions. At least he doesn't have a Magmar. No, and his bench is full unless he scooped it up. All right, so Austin is pushing very hard. Austin is trying to make sure. What is he trying to guarantee right now? Does he want to guarantee some damage? He has a trader in hand. What's he going to trader for? Oh, Dodrio. Yeah, he's grabbing a Dodrio. Of course that's what he's going to be grabbing. Yeah, Dodrio. That's what we're going to see, right? Dodrio. There we go. Checking the rest of the deck. Okay, he still has that other Dodrio in there, I think. He's just price checking right now. Okay. Yep. Ding, ding. We have a Dodrio. All right. I wasn't sure if he was going to sit with it so that next turn you use it to get a Charizard. But Charizard is not necessary right now. He needs to be able to start retreating and swapping and flipping in between what's going on here. Austin cuts the deck, and Austin I mean, yeah, Jared cuts the deck, and Austin is going to attach a fighting energy to a Charmeleon. He's just going to pass. Jared has a Calm Search in hand, so he is able to get. Okay, so he can, yep, get rid of the fighting energy. Okay, that's just another fighting to the Ditto, and that takes care of the Hitmonchan. There goes the very first Pokemon of the game. But what, Jared? You need to play that Comp Search. You need to play that Comp Search and Oak, and you gotta get other Pokemon on board. Because if they're able to one-shot you somehow, that could be a problem. No, they're eating up to... Okay, there we go. Okay, all right. Now we have some things going on. Okay, so just a switch and a pass. Yeah, so Austin just wants to tank some hits with the Doduo, which I keep seeing... Which I saw this in the last round as well with Chris. Okay, yeah, Calm Search. What are you going to discard? Okay, a Fighting Energy and an Electric. Maybe keep one of each in there. No, he just doesn't need Fighting Energies right now. Which makes sense. He's only got Scyther and Electabuzz on board. So, he's got... What does he want? He's checking everything. Grab an Oak. For the love of all that is holy, grab an Oak. Maybe he's just trying to be really careful. I feel like he's just afraid of dumping all these cards right now. Austin DeBugg has already been in this position before, and last time it went by a lot faster than this. I'll just say that now. Austin is cutting the deck after a Comp Search. And Jared, does he want to play that energy removal now? He doesn't have to. He could just pocket it. And he is just pocketing it. Oh, no, he is not. Okay, all right. The energy, yep. Okay. And Fury Swipe's going to flip some coins. Let's see. Okay, 1 and 2. 20 damage to the Doduo, which I don't think Jared is... I don't think Jared's really thinking about the long haul here. I feel so just passing is just so much better than hitting into these Doduos. Okay, we have another energy attachment to the Charmeleon. I feel like Austin, well, remember in the last, Charmeleon could be used for a slash. And Ditto can just do it right back. It would be a 3-shot. It wouldn't be a 2-shot. Since Charmeleon's at 70. Okay, he's just going to Fury Swipes again. Got 1. Okay, he only hit for 10 damage. So the Doduo could be knocked out next turn, and if so, things could be stacking up more in Jared's favor. Let's see. He's got a double colorless energy, and he's retreating. And there we go. Okay. Hit for 30. What do we see here? You got the super energy removal. Yes. Yes. 100%. Yes. Get rid of the both off the Charmeleon. There you go. Okay. Now we're back in action. And then, yeah, just attach the DCE. Yep, just makes more sense than just discarding it and flipping them around. Okay. 14 damage? I don't know what's going on here. So... Oh, he just moved over to... okay. I see what's going on here. That's then just another jab for 20. And he has a Scoop Up. So he could use Electabuzz to start to just chip away. The problem is Electabuzz is weak to Hitmonchan. If he lets it in front of that Hitmonchan, they could just 2-shot the Electabuzz. So what does Jared want to do here? The problem is he doesn't have a lot going on. Once again, this is the same thing as last time. Okay. Okay, so we have another attached to the Charmeleon. KO the Ditto. So Austin has his first prize card. Oh, putting up the Electabuzz. feels so bad. But Scoop Up seems really valuable right now if they're going to be hitting you with a Hitmonchan. What to do, what to do. Try to, yeah, and then super it. Ooh, I don't know how I like that play. I feel like you should have just kept the Scoop Up and then just energy retrieval, loop back the Electabuzz again next turn after they hit into you. Because they can't one-shot you at the moment. They'd have to two-shot you. Because you're touching a fighting energy onto Electabuzz. It might be because they want to pocket one for energy removal. Okay. Do we get a Paralyze? No. Oh. It's K. It was. Okay. All right. So the Electabuzz was hit, but not paralyzed. So what does Austin want to do here? Austin's got the steering wheel at the moment. His board is getting built up very quickly. He's got two. What does he have? One or two Dodrio? I think he's only got like one Dodrio at the moment. Yeah, he has one Dodrio and one damaged Doduo. Well, he has a Charmeleon ready to hit. He has an Oak, man. Austin, I think, has a steering wheel. Okay. But there goes those energies again. Charmeleon. How many DCEs are gone for Austin? That is the question. Okay. And a KO on Hitmonchan. Jared is just running right through Austin's Pokemon. And Austin just keeps applying all these resources onto a Charmeleon. Oh, no. Okay, all right. We have a super energy removal. Okay, let's weaken the Electabuzz. And now we have two Doduos, or two Dodrios ready to go. Okay. So now Austin has the retreat engine that he needs. So now everything can free retreat as much as he wants, and he's going to pass. So he's going to soak up damage with the Dodrio, which is weak to electric. So Electabuzz can't KO the Dodrio, but is able to deal a decent amount of damage. But that's what Austin wants. He wants to soak up damage with the Dodrio. Dodrio can just punish you in response. See, all right, a Ditto has hit the board. Ditto active. So going to be a plus power. Okay, plus and an Oak. Yep, discard the bill as well. See, this is what we saw with the last game with Jared, though. Chris just kept oaking, looking for pieces. But by the time he found the pieces, it was too late, and Jared was just able to win by deck out. And that's exactly what Jared's strategy is. Ooh, but the Ditto was able to KO. And now Jared has to decide. The Electabuzz is gone. Ooh, but he has another Electabuzz. He's going to Oak, get rid of the DCE, which makes sense. You need to attach something else right now. And he hasn't oaked anything else at the moment. He has another Oak. He's got energies. He has means of play. This is... Yeah, is he wanting to get the fight? I think he wants to get a fight. I feel like that's the play. Grab fighting in electric? Is that what you want? Or electric? Fighting? Double fighting or fighting electric? Double fighting. Okay. I believe he has more electric energy in his deck, so he likely has to loop these fighting energies more anyway. Right? Have fighting energy. We're going to see a hit for 20. There's no weakness on the Ditto since it's copying the Hitmonchan. What do we do? What do we do here? He is... Oh, he's Gust of Wind. He's likely going to Gust of Wind one of the Charmeleons up. Ooh. Okay. So now that Charmeleon is active, Hitmonchan is being punched into. Or the Hitmonchan is going to be punching into the Charmeleon. It really just has to be decided. What is Jared's game plan here? Is it really just poke and hope for the best? It's really just poke and just hold on to your cards. that's just a strategy. Whereas Austin is really trying to. Austin's just trying to keep up. That's just what it looks like. His deck is getting very low. He's down to like 15, 20 cards. Whereas Jared hasn't really dug that much at all. He's still got plenty more to work with here. So what does he do? He's got a lot of energies. He has a last. Ooh, that could be it. But why not Item Finder? Why not try to grab something and set up, get some more energies in hand, keep it going? Okay, so a lot of Jared's resources were just stripped from him. But I don't think Jared minds too terribly bad. He just energy retrieved last turn to get some more. Whereas Austin threw some more cards in. Yeah, look at Austin's deck. It's getting very slim. Very, very slim. I mean, it's still anybody's game, but Jared is slightly ahead on cards. So what do we do here? We have a retreat back into Ditto. And likely just another smack for 20. Yep, attached to the Charmeleon. Let's see. All right, so he cuts. All right. And he just hits for 20. Jared draws another energy. That's not bad, if I'm being honest. He'll want some trainers coming up, but right now, energies are the name of the game. Being able to hit and continuously keeping your assault going. Okay. Austin's just sitting back and relaxing as this Ditto is just taking hits. Okay, we have a bill. We have a draw 2. Ooh, that could be big. That super energy removal could be massive. That could either be it or one of the biggest building blocks for Austin to be it. Constantly, Austin has been honing it. Okay, yep, I bet you Austin is exactly looking for how many removals are in the discard pile. He just hit another jab for 20, but that I bet you that's exactly what he's looking for. How many removals are in his deck? Which it doesn't look like he's played a lot. So Austin just has to play very carefully here. Okay. So he has another Hitmonchan, but he doesn't need to play it this second. Okay. Austin has to make some big decisions here. This is the tournament defining moment. Like Austin has to make a decision. He has to know what he wants here. Oh no, he just attacked in. Okay, so then Ditto attach. Okay, back and forth. It's just jab offs. They're just going back and forth. And yep, Hitmonchan fighting energy, hit into it, KO. Like the buzz, draw, Item Finder. This is definitely a card that you want, and I definitely do not think you should energy retrieval for that. Like you don't need to. Yep, there you go. Just hit into it. Good job. There you go. KO the Ditto. Perfect. Beautiful. Jared, beautiful. Okay, so now what is Austin's approach? Does he just want to keep just digging out prizes? They're both at 3 prizes now, so it's really anybody's game. If Austin gets a Charizard going, he could just KO. But I feel as though he's just afraid of the amount of resources Jared still has. Okay, so he scooped up Electabuzz, deleting that last turn that Austin just had, and the Ditto is here again. And we're going to see likely another jab. Is it going to be another jab off? Yep. Item Finder. It's discard. There you go. Good job, Austin. I mean, good. Yeah, thank you. Yep. Come on, Jared. No. Jared. The Oak. Jared. Oak. There you go. Yep. Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. Jared doesn't have much to be afraid of, so he can. Ooh, but both of their decks are getting very low. This is the peak of what you're looking for from a base fossil game. Is that early on it could be prizes. Right now, either way is the win con. You could win off prizes. You could win off of deck out. Anything is up for grabs right now. Now he has a bill. Got another Oak. So he drew plenty of draw cards, but not a lot of disruptive cards. Not a lot of cards that can get rid of that fighting energy off the Charmeleon that Jared has been able to keep up just like every turn. I have not seen that Charmeleon get more than 3 energies. See, item finder again? I think so. What does he want? I say just... The problem is he should have saved that item finder, I feel, and get that super energy removal when you don't need it, okay? That's fine. That works about the same. I mean, I'd rather save and do super energy. This works fine. Yeah, get rid of that fighting. You can get rid of the fighting off the Hitmonchan and it would stop attacking. Force another one out of Austin's hand, but Austin's going to be likely playing an energy no matter what. Austin's just patiently waiting. Bill, draw 2. Got a Gust and another item finder. That might be the last of Jared's item finders. If I'm correct about the numbers. All right. What does he want to do? I don't think you need an item finder right now. I say just sit on it. Just wait. Don't worry about it. Just wait. I don't see anything wrong with, like, you can play the energy removal now on the Charmeleon or the Hitmonchan. Either or I don't think is bad. I don't see a problem with denying damage from Hitmonchan. Yeah, there you go. Okay, all right, there we go. And now we have another 20. Okay. And we have another Charmeleon. Austin really doesn't need that right now. He just needs to get energies on board. I think he's likely going to be getting... Ooh, dumping a DCE? No, playing the DCE onto Charmeleon. Okay. And Charmeleon is going to be hitting with a Slash. And if he can keep those energies on there, on the Charmeleon... But I don't think he will because I see in... Oh, no. Yep, I see it there. Super energy removal has to be right around the corner. Jared has a Bill and an Oak. Also, item finder. Item finder. What do you want to discard? Bill and Oak. Fighting energy. Gust. One or the other. Bill or Oak. Because you don't really need both. You want one or the other. Personally, I would have gone more Oak here. Because my opponent's deck is this low. But 3 prizes, though. Such a risky tightrope you have to be going against. Because it's just so tough. Super energy removal. Okay. So, yeah. Yep. Going through the motions. Attach. Now, he wants Oak. This is why I was saying about Bill, because Oak gets rid of a lot of cards, and you need to guarantee you're going to be taking some KOs. And I don't think that's happening. I don't know if he needed to do that, really. He needed to do that. Ooh. But he has a plus power in hand. A DC plus power energy removal? Hold on. There could be some big moves happening right now. Okay. So just a pass. Spends item findering. What does he want an item finder for? Item finder. I'm going to guess energy retrieval? Last, maybe? Yep, energy retrieval. Perfect. Yep. He just wants to get... All right, let's see here. Okay, so what do we have? A last. All right. So he's playing the last to throw some cards back in. And Austin had none. Now, this could be big. This might have set Jared back in line with Austin's deck count number. So what are we going to do? Okay. And we're going to see... Yep. Had no trainers in hand. So we're just going to slash. Just a slash for 30, right? That's all that's likely going to be happening. He's debating if he wants to put the Hitmonchan down, but I don't think so. It's really not necessary. Yep. You need to keep those cards in hand. You do not know what's going to be shaking up and changing at the moment. I think just being a little more reserved is not a bad thing. Especially with a Scyther with a free retreat. I mean, if it gets KO'd, you can swap it for something else. Okay. Now, Doduo is back in the active. We're going to see some Fury swipes. Okay, a Tails and a Tail, so no damage. A DCE. It's not what we need. I feel like Jared just wants to disrupt. Right? Fury swipes. 1 heads. 2 heads. All right. Austin is... He has energy retrieval in hand, which is kind of exactly what he wants, if I'm being real. He just wants to hold on to more energies. Okay. I think he knows the Charizard window has closed. The Charizard window is long gone. So now what matters is who is going to deck out first. The prize game is important, but ooh, we have a DCE attached to the Scyther. And we're going to see some more Fury swipes onto the Doduo. Just 10 damage, just 1 heads. He has a bill. Yeah, he doesn't need that bill. He needs energies. That's what Austin needs right now. He wants energies. Yep, just 2 fighting energies. 1. Oh, no. Yeah, 2 fighting, right? Yep, 2 fighting energies. So Austin is going to attach, I'm assuming, to a Hitmonchan or a Charmeleon? Maybe Doduo, but I don't think so. I feel like you just need to spread out energies. Either get an energy into a Dodrio or a Charmeleon. You could try to go for the jab for 50, but Ditto's in the active. What do you do here? Fighting is being attached, another being attached to a Hitmonchan, and then we're going to see a double Fury swipes and just 10 damage, which is the KO. Alright, so the Ditto is gone. Austin is up by 1. But it's still anybody's game right now. Both of them are very low on prizes. Austin has to make some hard decisions right now. Does he want to scoop up? Does he want to hit? Okay, he's going to slash. Oh, he's going to slash to KO the Doduo. Very interesting, as this makes sense, especially because Charmeleon is not active. And like we said, the Charizard window is gone, and there is a Charizard. He has a Charizard in hand, but nothing he can do with it. He could use it to stall things out a little bit due to Charizard's pretty big HP. But other than that, there's no other way to deal with the Scyther outside of some disruption. Austin has to decide. This is the make or break. This is it. This is what he has to do. He has to find a way to shuffle cards back in or keep cards in hand. He's looking at his numbers. He's looking at all of his options. Austin needs to know. Now, what does he want to do? I don't know who's ahead or who's behind in the deck race, but yep, we have another attachment to Charmeleon. A pass. And he's hitting the Dodrio for 30! He might be... Oh. Either Austin's trying to buy for time, or he's waiting on... Okay, so they're seeing how many cards are left in deck. 2 versus 4. This is it. It's all off 2 cards. It's all a 2-card difference. Yep. Austin, I think he's reading the situation and going, I can't win unless I get Charizard on board. We have a plus power KO Dodrio. Okay. Are we going to see it? A Bill, that's not the card that he needs. He doesn't need a Bill. He needs a DCE. That's all he needs. Oh, if only he had a plus power right now. He could KO the Scyther. Oh, it's all anybody's game. Oh, but it looks like an Oak. Yeah, well, he's definitely not playing that. Jared ain't playing an Oak right now. But Alston has attackers, but Jared has more cards in deck. Oh, and he could stall him out even more. He could get rid of the Scyther off the board. And there it goes. There goes the potential win con for him. But if he has no way to disrupt... Oh, it's so sad. I didn't want it to go out this way. I wanted Charizard to win. And there's a plus power. Oh, right, there we go. There's the game. Oh my goodness. What a great finals. What a great finals. I mean it was really just anybody's game. I thought that Jared was favored here due to the disruption factor, which definitely played into his win. He was able to stall the Charmeleons the whole time, and it got him the win. Barely any damage was being dealt by the Hitmonchans or by the Charmeleons, and Scyther was even able to help clean up the game at the end, even though Scyther would, in most cases, be a liability here. But, I mean, that was just crazy. Jared was able to take down the last RCCS champ. One that said Wigglytuff this time. So Jared has won. Maybe we'll get Jared in here to chat. But I'm glad that we had a good finals. I mean, it was very solid. The last two games were kind of more one-sided, whereas it seemed like in this game it really could have happened either way. If Austin had two more cards in deck, he could have had Charizard up and rolling and then just steamrolled and just gotten his prizes that way. But that's just crazy. Thank you for checking this out. We'll maybe have Jared in here in a moment. We'll be back. Give me or if not, thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. We'll be back.